What's going on, guys? I'm Brandon with Carolina Auto Direct, and today we have a 2021 Camaro ZL1. Let's take a look. Starting off on the front, you'll notice this one is finished in a beautiful Riverside blue metallic. I love it personally. You got the black functional hood scoop. Down here on the grills, everything is wide open. It's gonna allow nice airflow and that super aggressive look with the black canards there. Moving down the side of the Camaro, not too much has changed, but overall it's still a beautiful looking car. You have these nice 20-inch wheels that are finished in a gunmetal kind of gray, and then you have your ZL1 Brembo brakes. Coming down the side, you have some really nice black accents to balance out the blue. And finishing off on the rear, you do have a nice little spoiler. Nice little touch on this one. You'll notice the gas cap actually has a little bit of carbon fiber in there. Next up, we're gonna take a look at the interior of the ZL1. Checking out the interior here of the ZL1, really nice accents. You have an Alcantara wheel with a little flat bottom and the ZL1 logo. Nice red stitching here, and you'll find that throughout the cabin. It's really nice. Alcantara continues on the bottom. This particular vehicle, you've got some aftermarket trim pieces in blue. Ties in the obviously the body color, and then you also have ambient lighting. So at nighttime, this thing looks really cool. So you notice there's Alcantara on the shift knob in this one. What does that mean? You got it. This one is a manual transmission. I know that's definitely the preferred way to option this thing out, the true driver's car. So not much has changed in the infotainment screen, but one thing they did add for 2021 is wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You still have some great features, Wi-Fi hotspot. You do have some great apps like Spotify, Amazon Alexa. And next up, we're going to take a look at the drive modes you can change. So in the driving mode screen, you have some great options to customize your drive. There's one difference. When you go into the engine sound, they've added something called stealth. So maybe you're leaving early morning going to the car show and you don't want to tick off the neighbors. Click that in stealth and the car goes a little bit more quiet. Another great piece of tech on these cars are the smart mirrors. Especially on a vehicle like this where the rear window is kind of small, they've actually added a camera to the rooftop so you can get a nice view out the back, and you can even make adjustments on brightness and your zoom. Some nice features here on the ZL1. You have forward collision, you have heated steering wheel, some nice paddle shifters here, and a heads-up display. So let's try out some of those great engine sounds. I'm gonna start off in stealth and then go straight to track mode, the loudest it can get. Next up, we're going to take this thing down the road, kind of have a discussion of what we think, and then to wrap it up, we'll give you our final thoughts. All right, our favorite part, the drivability test here. We're in the 2021 Chevy Camaro ZL1. This one's the manual transmission. Really nice sounding. It's a 6.2 liter V8, supercharged V8, so you got that nice whining sound. And can't forget, we got my buddy Alec here behind the camera.
Of course. People are going to be critiquing your manual driving skills.
Oh yeah, I'm not the best. I will be the first one to admit.
It's the thought that counts. It's the effort that counts.
But yeah, what do you think, drivability?
I mean, you're definitely driving a supercharged V8 Camaro.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing, you know, it's low to the ground. You can definitely feel that it's low to the ground, but this thing's got so much power, and it's a manual V8 supercharged that I don't know if we really care about that when we're driving this car, because it's just really fun to drive.
Transmission is great. It's nice and smooth. Someone that doesn't drive a manual car every day like myself, I got right in it. I'm not fumbling through the gears. I'm not grinding gears. So as far as that goes, it's very easy to drive. Has things like your heads-up display, paddle shifters.
The features are great in this thing. I mean, You got your paddles, your rev match paddles. Like you said, the heads-up display. I mean, it's got all the features of a, you know, an automatic that you would typically see on the road, most people getting.
And for sure, there are definitely cars out there with more power, faster 0 to 60 times. This one, I believe, is 3.9 0 to 60. But man,
but it's if a Camaro is your car, this is the Camaro you want to get.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is definitely pricey.
Yep.
But you
What
know,
you get for that
if
money.
you're in the market, then you know you're getting a really good car.
Mm-hmm. It's got the comforts too. I mean, I've got my cooled seat on right now. It's got heated seats. It's got a heated steering wheel, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, I mean, and the stuff, something that I know me and you both really like is the wireless.
That's right.
Apple CarPlay and wireless. So
CarPlay.
up until this point, you've had to plug your phone in to
Real
use.
world problems, right?
Yeah, first world problems. You've had to plug your phone in to get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but now in these 2021s, it is wireless, so that you know makes it even easier to use.
With
That
the
nice
wireless charging pad.
Yeah.
So you literally get in, drop your phone on that, you're connected. You're charging and you're connected.
Yep.
Very nice.
So, you know, we are starting to do reviews on these cars.
Yep.
We're going to be ranking these cars out of 5 categories. We got drivability, we got features, appearance, value, and finally the wow factor. The wow factor, the C80 wow factor. It took us 5 minutes to come up with that name, guys, but you're going to love it, don't worry. In each of these categories, we are going to be grading them on a scale of A, B, C, D, and F, or, you know, a 1 through 5.
Okay.
So, starting out with drivability. I want to try and grade this on where this car is supposed to, you know, fit into the market. I don't want to say, well, this thing sucks to drive compared to, you know, a friggin' Mercedes-Benz.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
okay, well, they're 2 completely different cars. So in terms of this car, what it's trying to achieve, A to F. We'll make it easy, 1 through 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst.
I'm gonna go with the 3.
Okay.
Like I said, super nice drivability. It's not hard to drive. I think anyone could get in this.
But in terms of what it
MD5.
feels like when you're driving.
Feels like
Yeah, I mean, you're low to the ground.
you're low to the ground.
You're
The
feeling
visibility
everything.
on this really is kind of what's driving my
Your
3
down.
score. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm a small guy, and this thing is tight, and I gotta go with the 3 for that reason.
All right. Well, how about going from drivability? How about features?
Features,
Features, this thing is loaded.
it's loaded. Yeah, I gotta go with the 4. I definitely have to go with the 4 on that. These are Recaro seats with the Alcantara in it, red stitching. I mean, it is a feature-loaded vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, just going down the list, you got wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Alcantara. You got heated steering wheel, heads-up display, the new mirror in these cars, heated seats, cooled seats. You got the collision warning. You got blind spot. You got ambient lighting. I mean, in this car, you got it all. You got Spotify built into the infotainment system.
Yep.
Wireless charging, like you said, and Recaro seats. So, I mean, this thing definitely,
Not many boxes have been left unchecked, that's for sure.
you know, if it had the 1LE package, that probably put me at a 5.
Yeah.
If we're talking, yeah, we got the 1LE package on this thing, that would put us at a 5. But I think 4 is a good slot for us to be at. Appearance. This one's going to be controversial, to say the least, because a lot of people do not like the looks of these Camaros. If you go on our YouTube comments, you will see that many people do not like the look of these things.
I'd have to give it a... Man, I'm gonna have to give it a 4. I love the look of this thing. I think all the angles, I think they nailed it. The hood scoop, the color scheme. I mean, oh, there goes my great driving skills. I think they nailed it, personally. I love the look of it. I think it's a head turner going down the road. This Riverside Blue Metallic is gorgeous with the black accents and that kind of gunmetal rim. What do you think?
I'd have to agree with you, and then on top of that, we also have on the inside the aftermarket accents.
That's true.
Like the metal. I mean, the blue is just everywhere on this thing, and, you know, the red and blue together actually look pretty good in my opinion, so... Yeah, I mean, I'd probably, if we were doing decimals, I'd give it a 3.5.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll fine-tune the grading scale a little bit, but yeah, I mean, on the outside, people don't like... that. People say that they didn't know what they were trying to do when they made these things. But I think with the canards on this one, it really gives it just gives off a really aggressive look. So I'm gonna go with a 4 on that too. Value.
Value, I think they've nailed it. I have to give a 4 on that one.
Yeah.
Compared to other cars with this horsepower or up in that kind of level, this one you're getting more bang for buck, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to sell this thing after you put 30,000 miles on it, I mean, these cars are gonna hold their value.
Yep.
They're 100% going to hold their value, and especially on one like this where you have, you know, 90% of the total package on it. And finally, the wow factor. Wow. Okay, guys, so the wow factor is really just our personal opinion. Like, just overall, how do we feel about the car?
Same grading system?
Yeah, 1 to 5, but including all of your biases. How do you feel about the car?
I think if we had the decimal system in there, I'd go 3.5.
Yeah.
I'd go 3.5. It's a strong car, but just thinking down the road, or some of the cars that we have been in before, I think this one's up there.
So you want to round up or you want to round down?
Let's go round up.
Let's go round up. All right, so we'll give her a 4.
All right.
We'll give her a 4. All right, guys.
Cut to some Jeopardy music.
Yeah, let's calculate this.
What did we come up with?
We ended up giving this thing a B.
Solid.
A solid B.
Yep, I think that's...
You know, maybe we'll probably fine tune this grading scale to where we can do B minus, B plus, yada yada yada. But overall, this thing is a B. Solid car. Solid B. It's a great car for the money. You're definitely getting your money's worth when you get this thing. I mean, you're not going to walk away with this thing feeling disappointed in any kind of way. No,
I don't think this will last on a lot very long. Anytime we get a ZL1 in, I mean, it's gone pretty quick. So.
Well, guys, this has been another review. We hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one.
We got more to come. And I'm Brandon.